know, these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Ingram passes to Cousins. Jones with it. Pass to Davis. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Count it. Good.
Sharing the basketball, Anthony Davis can do more than just score. Such an all-around special threat.
Murray with the bounce pass. And here is Mutombo. The shot from the low post is good. And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. Outside, Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup falls.
You could forget the jumpers right now, AD. Keep going inside, big fella.
And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder. And that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year.
Here's Jones. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense, so you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Now, here's Jokic. Mutombo is screen on Davis. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's Ingram missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Jokic against Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
McCollum's checked in for Jones. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's Murray. Ingram outside. Back to Murray. Davis setting the pick for Murray. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Anthony kicks to Mutombo. Davis against Porter. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Timeout. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And the Pelicans making a change. Williamson's checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Williamson. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Anthony. Mutombo, a screen on Murray. Here's Anthony. Denver needs to get off his shot. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Westbrook against McCollum. Deep two from Murray. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Nuggets leading by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Basket good. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Cousins with a screen on Anthony. For 3, Murray. That shot is off. And so it's Denver holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram's.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
That one is no good. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And here is Davis after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Here's Ingram. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Murray, and Denver again with the bucket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And Davis gets it to go.
Confident shot from AD, committing to taking that jumper.
The Nuggets leading by 13. Murray outside. Outside Westbrook. Charge, a screen on McCollum. Westbrook against McCollum. Westbrook, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Outside, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's DeJounte Murray in for McCollum.
Hard not to be overzealous when you're defending Zion.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Davis. Both shots good from the stripe. When Zion came into the NBA, Brent, he was seen as a defensive liability. But, boy, has he made strides on that end of the floor.
Well, Kevin, consistency of being on the floor can help you with your offense, but we don't often talk about the learnings that come with being on the floor often defensively, making reads, understanding your opponents better. And I think Zion has suffered from those injuries taking away his opportunities to become a better defender. We're seeing that improvement now.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut back down again to single digits with those points from Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Gordon with the screen for Porter. Off target from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Murray, no good. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray kicks to Gordon. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Takes it inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, we can talk about the insane dunking, but Aaron Gordon is such a great glue guy. Does all the little things and willing to sacrifice his numbers for the good of the team.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Ingram. And a switcher also for Denver. Anthony's checked in. And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 on the clock. And Davis now top of the key. Count that bucket. 10 points for Anthony Davis.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Gordon kicks to Anthony. And the 3 ball is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.